Hello everyone. Yes, this is the Lock Robster, MNL48, bring you a new vlog. Yes, and I was wondering if you guys miss me, especially my subscribers and my viewers. Yeah, I haven't done a new vlog or reaction video since the high tension reaction, and then it's been over 3 weeks now since I've done anything. Yeah, so I'm here to let you know that I'm still alive, and I'd like to let you guys know what happened to me. Okay. Yeah, so I think just like a week after I did the reaction video, I believe I mentioned in one of my vlogs that I had two recurring health problems that were occurring to me. That's why sometimes some of my vlogs are delayed. And yeah, and I kind of like relapsed into it. Yeah, and I was in a lot of pain at that time. So it was so painful that I could not sit for very long in front of the laptop. Yeah, because it the pain seemed to focus on my thighs. Yeah, so sitting there and with gravity, it was a really painful experience. Yeah, so I just like to let you guys know what my health problems are. Okay, the first one is psoriasis. Yes, which is a skin problem that I have since 2010. Yeah, and they're like topical ointments that I use to relieve the pain. And I also take a drug that I inject myself with to clear up the psoriasis. Yeah. So far, I've taken two types of drugs to cure myself of the psoriasis. And lately, usually I do like trials for the drugs, and it kind of expired the last week of January. So I'm trying to renew that, but rather than renew it, it took a while to because I needed an appointment from my dermatologist. Okay, and he went away for a couple of weeks, so I couldn't see him until he comes back. So I did see him last week though. Yeah, but during that time, during that span of 2 weeks of waiting for him, I was in a lot of pain. Yeah, regarding my psoriasis. So we decided to use a new drug. Yeah, that hopefully would be more of an improvement than the last drug or injection that I was taking. Yeah, so we're still waiting on for that, but right now I'm I'm very comfortable right now, sitting right here. It's not like the pain like from 1 to 10. It's like a 10 right now. It's just like a 1. So I'm actually be able to do this vlog with you. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm talking about me, but like I said, I just want to explain regarding why I was gone for that long. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't lose subscribers during that span of time because I wasn't uploading any new content. Okay, the second recurring problem I have is gout. Yes. So gout started to rear its head, especially it comes at a time when I've been eating a lot of protein and yeah, so the swelling in my foot, especially on my toe, it's painful to walk on. So and there's still a little bit of swelling, but I can walk comfortably with it. Yeah, I haven't actually played. I think I only played. Well, actually, exercise routine, which is my basketball. Playing basketball, I only did it like maybe 3 times because regarding the pain in my legs and the pain in my toe and my foot prevents me from going all out. Yeah, and so those two health problems of mine occurred at the same time, and yeah, so it's was a painful, not just 3 weeks, but it's been a painful couple of months, or maybe going on 3 months actually, and yeah, it's very hard, especially to concentrate. And my plans to do some of the vlogs that I'm planning like gets put on hold. So yeah, so hopefully in the next few days or the next week, I'll be able to release more of my planned vlogs. Yeah, especially now that MNL48 is about to go to their third general election, and I want to get these subjects that I want to do on the vlog or reaction videos out of the way. And in a way, it's almost like promoting certain members that I like to feature in my vlogs. Yeah. So I should tell you right away. Yeah, because I've been mentioning that I've been doing like my thoughts and reactions to the FB lives of certain members that were done last year. Yeah, so those have been going on hold for a while, and I've been really meaning uh, uh, to do those. Yeah, so it seems perfect timing since the third general election to promote these certain members who did FB lives last year, which I like to cover in my thoughts and reactions to it. Yeah. So for those members, it would be like MNL48 Andy, MNL48 Shira, MNL48 Shina, um, MNL48 Bell, MNL48 JD, yeah, and MNL48 Rowie, yeah, which is, yeah, I know I heard the news regarding, they came out with a list of who are the members that are in the general election, and for some reason, well, I guess 4 members decided to opt out of the MNL48 third general election. I mean, if this was AKB48, I guess there won't be a problem because when they do their general election, they only pick the top 100, and the 48 group girls, they're way over that, and uh, some AKB48 members or certain other members from other sister groups uh, decide not to participate. Yeah, to, I guess, to give other chance to other members to get ranked in, so they can be part of the singles or albums or uh, coupling songs out there. Yeah, and sometimes I guess it's weary to campaign for them. That's why some girls decide not to join the general election. But here for MNL48, it's very different since it's uh, it's not like a very large group. 48 girls plus 2 Kenkyusei, and then now we have after the third gen audition, we have 16, I think, 16 third gen aspirants vying in to be part of the main group, the rankings. So I'm not sure how the rules are. Hopefully it's not the Death Sasenkyo as last year, which was a debacle in itself. But like I said, hopefully it's not. And I guess my wish for regarding the general election, since they do rank in, like, those girls who rank in, Senbatsu, next girls, I mean, undergirls, then the next girls. Yeah, my wish is if those girls who get ranked within the next girls bracket would get their own coupling song as well. I mean, it's kind of like a waste. I mean, they do rank up, but they're basically doing nothing. And we've seen a lot of some members are in that bracket that basically do nothing. Though they do get chosen for certain singles, and they just pick there. But it would be, it would be a dream to see that the next girls have something set aside for them, much like the Senbatsu, obviously, and then the undergirls, which they actually did a coupling song for this second year. So yeah, so I guess the subject regarding this vlog would, I guess, my review of MNL48's second year. Yeah, I'm sure if they say second generation, let's just say second year then. Yeah, because I think I ranted about this before, but I guess this is a more overall way of the review because from my perspective at least, the second year of MNL48 began after the second general election. Okay, so from that point until the third general election announcement happens, that ends the second year of it. Then the beginning of the third year of MNL48. Yeah. So let's get on with, I guess, the review. I mean, I guess, and a lot of MNL loves had high hopes for the second year. Yeah, I even remember saying that this 2019 would be the year of MNL48. However, it started out not so good, as the Detsusenko removed a total of 16 first-gen members. I mean, 12 plus 4 Kenkyusei. And then, let's see, then 14 of the second generation aspirants, got left out in the cold like that. So yeah, that started kind of like badly, because I'm not sure how many MN loves we lost in that process. Yeah, like especially like I believe I mentioned this before, that me being a new MN love, I was still trying to get to know a lot of the girls, trying to get a hold of their personalities, see if they could be my Oshis. But then, yeah, then they're all gone. Like people like Neka, Nice, Jewel, um, to mention some names. Yeah, yeah. And then they kind of like, I guess, the management backtrack by doing a thank you saying by taking three of the first gen members, of the fallen first gen members, and two of the first gen Kenkyusei, along with five of the second gen aspirants to form the Kenkyusei, or what they call the Tokyo Girls Collection to form the Kenkyusei TGC, in which nothing really happened there, since they're supposed to be models to do the Tokyo Girls Collection. And then the theater, for some reason, is taking so long. Kind of reminds me of the song. So long, so long. I mean, the TGC girls would have been spotlighted there. I mean, at the theater at least, so they had something to do. I mean, the other girls would have something to do had the theater been there. I mean, following the tradition of AKB48, in which some girls can perform the theater, some girls would perform at the mall or in different parts of the country, like that. Yeah, so far, nothing. Okay, well, the theater's not up. You would think they'd finish hurrying, go that, but yeah, looks like we have to wait within the third year, I hope. Okay, so yeah. So, okay, then later on, it's almost like typical second year of ML48. It's almost like we're hearing a girl like getting removed or graduating, within, just the second year. I mean, like started out with Quincy, and then Sayaka, and then Ash, then Cess, and then Danny, then Fate. Okay. And then from the Kenkyusei, I mean, SL got brought in, to the Kenkyusei, but then she later resigned along with Mela and Jean. Yeah, like that. And now, with the announcement of 4 other members going, which was surprising, especially like Rance, who I know is a management favorite because she's always there, and it's kind of like surprised me that she wanted to leave, since it's obvious that, she's a favorite, and I guess she wanted to expand her career beyond MNL48. Okay, maybe this is her way of giving a chance to others to be, at least be part of the single. I guess trying to remove the favoritism tag on her. Okay, so who else was leaving? A Lay, which I was surprised as well. And then Rowie. Yeah. And then later Isa, which was a big surprise since Isa seemed to be building up to be one of the new stars, at least, or at least one of the new favorites within MNL48. Yeah, I've been hearing rumors of regarding Lay and Rowie, but I can't confirm that. Yeah. Regarding Rowie, it kind of seemed, I'm not sure if she's disheartened because she got, she got innocent Batsu in the second year, and then she was later dropped. She's not part of high tension, like that. At least in my opinion, it just shows how she's not a favorite. She's a fan favorite, but not an HHE favorite, if you know what I mean. Yeah, because it's just blatantly obvious who the favorites are, right? Okay, come on, let's not pretend. Let's not pretend that we can't see the favorites here. Okay, the management favorites, the HHE favorites. I mean, it's just so obvious. Yeah, and certainly Rowie is not one of the favorites. Okay, Rance is definitely one. Okay, just throwing names out there. But you know who they are. You know who the favorites are. It's just so obvious. Do I really need to say their names? Do I really need to list them down one by one? Yeah. So it's not surprising that maybe some girls leave because of this blatant favoritism. And I believe I discussed this in another vlog regarding the favoritism prevalent in MNL48 in a previous vlog. Yeah. So yeah. So, it's a shame, especially Isa. She's going now after basically 1 year. Yeah. But yeah. But then I digress. I guess it's their way of either, if they want to go, that's their choice. At least they're leaving on their terms. It's not like they were removed for violating this and that. Whatever. Yeah. Regarding whichever the truth is. And, we won't be hearing any of the truth at this point until, months from now. Or maybe a year from now. Because I guess that's in their, how do you call this? This kind of like a non-disclosure in their contract. I mean, I mentioned that Quincy is about to do a vlog soon regarding talking about her dismissal. Okay. Though HHE says she quit, but it's definitely a dismissal. Okay. Especially, I know. Yeah. Because I get told things. Yeah. But yeah. I guess that's the negative thing I could talk about regarding the second year. It didn't, people had potential, got either quit or got removed from the group, which is the same, especially regarding Sess. I mean, you can see the potential in her, especially when they did the Tokyo show. And then that thing happened, the unmentionable thing. I can't say because I don't have permission to say. Yeah, I know the rumors out there regarding that, but there's no confirmation yet unless Sess herself or her family talks about it. Yeah, and like I said, I'm not allowed. I'd have no permission to talk about that. Okay, so yeah, so regarding other members that I think regarding Danny, yeah, so that was kind of like strange for her to be removed like that. I mean, maybe not so strange, but it's almost like I mean, if she wanted to keep it a secret, I mean, might as well not get a picture and posting it somewhere where someone could find it. Yeah. So yeah, so it was either, a secret that wasn't really kept a secret, or she did it intentionally. Yeah. So I know Danny is like the very quiet of the group. It's like she wasn't really making any waves until this happened. Okay. So yeah, so it's like I said, it's almost like those two things I mentioned. Either she made a mistake or it was intentional. Yeah. So there we go. And also, I can see that Ash and Fate, they're doing well in their solo careers. Yeah. So I guess they're better off without HHE handling them, because it seems to they have a handle on their careers themselves. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess the positive things I could say again, I guess the positive thing I should get into regarding the second year, I guess, was I mean, the more open, I guess, or the more how um, how active MNL48 and the girls have been, especially regarding social media, and like videos are being released regarding like certain subjects or topics are on their shows or behind the scenes that they want to share, especially regarding the team concerts and etc. etc. like that. Yeah, especially in their mall shows. Yeah, I know in the second year, I guess not only was the members like falling here and there, left and right, and that the two MBs that they started with regarding the second year of ML48 were bad. Okay, honestly. Yeah, I mean, yes, I did those reactions, and I was hyped up in the excitement that seeing good, and I could see no flaws with it. But later on, when you get to it, when you hear other people talk about it, you actually see the flaws there, and you see that the MV is not so great. Yeah, so I think it's pretty obvious when I did the high tension. I was very wary of saying that it was excellent. Yeah, because at least in my opinion, it didn't. My expectations for it were high, and it kind of like it didn't meet my expectations. Yeah, so I was being honest with myself there. Yeah, but lo and behold, it's almost like a reverse thing happened. Other critics of MNL48, especially international wise, they liked the video, they loved the video and how different it was. So yeah, so I guess you could say that the high tension music video is very successful. Yeah, which is funny. Yeah, because I was very critical of it. I wasn't like blinded of my fondness of NL48 to praise it so much, but I just saw the flaws in it. Yeah, that how it didn't live up to my expectations, but for some reason it lived up to expectations of others. Okay, so kudos to you, to the director, uh, to the director of the video, to the music video. Yeah, okay, at least in a way, we finally got a, uh, an acclaimed MV during the second year of ML48 now. Yeah, and so now we're waiting on for River. Okay, so it's very close to the third year election. Hopefully they get it out before the announcement of the election. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that, and you'll see my reaction to that, and we'll see that how I how I review it, I guess, if it's up to par. But all honestly, the AKB48 version of River, I haven't actually seen it. It's not like I wouldn't say it's. I wouldn't say it's. I dislike it. It's just like I just really haven't seen it. I mean, I've heard the song of River, but I haven't actually watched the full video of it, MV. So maybe that's a good thing, so I don't compare it much like when they did High Tension. I was comparing it to the AKB48 version, which I guess was bad to do comparisons. But yeah, High Tension was very different, and the critics agree. And so yeah, so congratulations, ML48 for that. So yeah, so we'll just see how River uh, how River goes. Yeah, when it comes out. And I believe I mentioned before that when they came out with the lineup, yeah, I had no complaints with the lineup. That seemed perfect. Yeah, it's a nice balance of old members and new members to be part of the single of River. Yeah, yeah, and it's also funny that when they did the announcement for the lineup, I maybe like when news came out of who was going to be in the not River but the other song. What was that? The coupling song? Oh, June and Sakura. Yeah, June and Sakura. Yeah, I mean when the when the lineup was shown for that coupling song. Yeah, I mean I had no complaints, but then I started hearing that regarding one of my Oshis, ML48 Shira was kind of like I mean she posted because she kind of like posted that she was like sad or upset, but I didn't know why. But then I learned that uh, it turned out it was because of the Jun and Sakura announcement of the members who are part of it, and I guess she was disappointed that she wasn't part of that lineup. Which I mean, I feel her pain because it turns out because I think one time actually listed which members who are never haven't been part of an MV. That's MNL48 related. I know that some girls were part of the MV of ayun, Dalawang Puso Niya. Yeah, they were there, but technically that's not an MNL48 song. They were just participants in that one, special participants. Yeah, I know Shara was there. Yeah. So yeah, I listed down members who were not part of an MNL48 MV or coupling song. Yeah, and and a lot of the girls that I listed down became part of the Jun and Sakura MV. Yeah, and only three girls, at least, from what I remember. Carla, Sam, were just new arrivals as part of the main team, and then Shira. Yeah, and Shira, I guess I could understand how upset she is because she's been in 2 years in a group and she hasn't been rewarded to be part of an MV. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not only falls on her, I guess, but Team M2 hasn't had their own MV assigned to them. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, I heard that there's like always a competition between all the three groups to do the coupling song. I mean, Iwake maybe went to Team L, Osuke maybe went to Team N4, and then again Mango went to Team L again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 Yoroshiku went to Team N4. So M2s seem to be being left in the dust by these two groups. And come to think of it, they say back then that M2 was kind of like the powerhouse of the three groups. They were the powerhouse because they sing very well because I guess all the best singers are on it. That's what I've been hearing. Yeah, and then the best dancers were on Team N4, and then Team L they had like the more beautiful faces of Team L. Yeah, so that's what I've been hearing. Yeah, unfortunately, it's like like a lot of analysts have been pointing out that Team M2 only has like 5 original members since their formation during the first year. Like 5 original, I think it was Sheki, Alice, Jan, Dana, and Shira. Yeah, so yeah, 5 original members of Team M2 from the first year are there. Basically, it's like almost like Team M2 is like what do you call this? They're losing members left and right. And I think it hurt the most, especially during the second general election, where almost 6 members. They lost 6 members during that time. Yeah, but even in the first year, I mean, Trixie, Van, and May, and then Nina uh, left, from the original 16s. Only 5 members are left from Team M2. You know, um, I'm not sure what more to say regarding Team M2 and what's wrong. How come they can't get a coupling song? I mean, they have a coupling song ready, maybe a couple of them. That I remember, I believe one of them was Labrador Retriever. I believe that was assigned to them, especially during the concert. And the other one was I guess the perfect one for them would be the Let's Start with a Greeting. I'm not sure how to say that in Tagalog. Umpisa natin kamayan, parang ganun. That would have been perfect for them, but unfortunately, I don't think it's happening anytime soon. I mean, there's Kokoro no Placard. I'm sure they're gonna do that as a future single or a coupling song. But yeah, there we go. So regarding Shira, it's we just have to hang in there, Shira. I'm sure your talent will be recognized soon. Yeah, so just keep hanging there. As you are one of my Oshis. Yeah, and we really hope to see you in an MV soon. Yeah. Yeah, I also like to, I guess, regarding I've been noticing, especially when I do, go through my Facebook timeline, and regarding the members on their Facebook pages like that. I'm not sure. It's like there seemed to be like a different vibe that I'm feeling regarding the members because they don't seem to be, let's say, active or let's say chatty with regards to with MN Loves like commenting on whatever they post on Facebook. I mean, it's almost like there's like a silence there. It's almost like I guess they're busy with regards to the campaign of third gen or I guess schoolwork or something like that, or is it regarding the coronavirus or something like that? That's why I guess they're wary in a way. But it's almost like this is feeling, especially since I couldn't do my vlogs, just go through the Facebook timeline and comment on something if they post anything interesting, and their reactions to my comments seem so far and few in between. It's like meh, like that. It's like they're not excited to react to any comments or maybe reply to a comment lately. So either it's regarding the mood of the time lately because of the fear of this pandemic that's happening. Yeah, that's keeping them down. Kind of makes me wonder if they were all sent home or they're all staying in the mansion. hopefully they get sent home because I don't want to be cooped up in a mansion myself. Yeah, worrying about this stuff. If you're with family, you'll be feeling upbeat. You know, like that. So yeah, that's what I've been noticing. I know that. I mean, not all members, I guess, are like that. I know I got like maybe like 5 such members react to my comments. Like hearting it, liking it, like that. But it seemed like it wasn't this like how do you call this, a drought of responses or reactions from members of MNL48 lately. So yeah, so like I said, I guess I'll chalk it up to the feeling right now, the feeling of fear, of panic, or sadness regarding this coronavirus pandemic that's going on, and hopefully, uh, that within God's hands, we pray that this would pass. Yeah, hopefully, especially here in the States, that it's been. I know it's spring and it's been cold, and coronavirus thrives in the cold. Yeah, and I know there's some cases here in California, in the country, and believe me, and a lot of people are kind of like panic buying. I'm sure in the Philippines it's kind of like that too, but yeah, that's what's going on here as well. And we try to keep indoors. And we've suspended a lot of like public activities, which is sports-wise or entertainment-wise. Uh, but yeah, we hope and pray that this will pass. This will not be. Uh, we pray that this will not be like a long thing. Yeah. So we pray for the doctors, the scientists to find a cure, so we can all get back to our normal and safe lives again, like that. Yeah. So I did mention, like regarding my psoriasis gout, that I've been in pain. I've been in pain for the past couple of months. Yeah, but I guess my ailments are not compared with the coronavirus. Yeah, yeah, that pales in comparison, basically. So yeah, so I'm not sure if you call this a rant, but like I said, it's a review regarding the second year of MNL48. I mean, it didn't really pan out the way I hoped. Yeah, there seemed to be more sadness of members going than what than more celebrations that I would have expected. You know, regarding the group. Yeah, but well, much like the same way, the advice to ML48 Shira, just hang in there. I guess for us MN Loves, we'll just hang in there, and hopefully the third year brings more promise than what the second year of ML48 gave us. Yeah, yes, I know there are positives, but yeah, but I see more that the negatives seems to stick out more. Yeah. So yeah, so I guess that ends my review. So yeah, look forward to my reactions and my thoughts to the FB lives of the girls I mentioned before. Yeah, so those are from Andy, Shira, Shaina, uh, JD, Bell, and speaking of which, regarding Rowie, since she'll be leaving the group, I think I'll start with her FB live. Yeah, so because she has she actually has 4 FB lives that require my attention. She has the most of any of the girls, and yeah, her FB lives are interesting. So hopefully in the next few days, I'll get up that reaction video to the FB lives of ML48 Rowie, or former ML48 Rowie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hanging on there, and I'm still alive. And yeah, so I'll be getting more content out there in the future. Yeah. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe, the usual, to the Lock Lobster. Any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. Anything you wish me to vlog about or react to 48G related videos, please do leave in the comments. So yeah, so with that, bye. Okay. So going? No, it's not.